Hi and welcome. If you're brand new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. My name is Katie Cannon, success coach in the network marketing profession, helping you create a business and lifestyle you desire. So welcome. If you're brand spanking new, every single Monday I launch a brand new episode, which you will find on my YouTube, my blog, my Facebook, that sort of thing. And if you are brand spanking new and really want to help you to build your dream business and help move your business forward, please subscribe, because every single week I launch some brand new content for you. So today, what are we talking about? Do you have multiple businesses and you're thinking, how do I manage them all? Quite often I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur myself, so I have many different businesses in different fields. And it's sometimes can be a challenge knowing how to balance them all. And there are a few key strategies that I use day in, day out in my business to maximize, to take away the overwhelm, to enable that to happen. So I'm going to share them with you today. So are you ready? Pens and paper at the ready, because I've got some epic stuff to share with you. So number one of the key things I see quite a lot is people are trying to master multiple businesses all at the same time. Yeah, not gonna work. So let's say you're a brand spanking entrepreneur and you are trying to nail 3 or 4 businesses all at the same time. My best advice: nail one, do one of them, do it well, learn how to be an entrepreneur and a business owner, then add the others. You cannot learn and do anyone and yourself any favors if you are trying to do multiple things and learn so much from the ground up when you haven't got the foundations of being a business owner and an entrepreneur to begin with. So I see this so many times, and I help obviously people transition out of full-time gigs, i.e. being employed, to starting their network marketing business. And then this is one of the pleasures I love in my business, seeing people then going, do you know what? I've now got the skills. I've built a great residual income. I can build my network marketing business an hour, 2 hours a day, but I can also do this as well. But they have started with one and then gone from there. So nail one first. My second tip is, once you've nailed one, don't be afraid of the word delegation. I love delegation. My key thing is, don't delegate. Look, don't completely delegate. You want to advocate, basically. So what that means is basically delegate out your role. So let's say, and I did this in the early days of my businesses, I had a bookkeeper and accountant. I hate maths. I'm not great with stats. And I'd be like, great, well, you're in charge of that. Great, lovely. I don't even need to look at a spreadsheet ever again or a cash flow. And I needed to know my numbers. And there was a point in my business when I was running my gyms that I didn't know my numbers well enough. And that got us into some financial difficulty. So absolutely delegate out, but still keep in touch with that person. So to get you started in delegation, what can that look like for you at a real basic level? Get yourself a virtual assistant, or it doesn't have to be virtual. I have an assistant, she lives next door but one to me, which is amazing. But how we work together, we have an online platform which I use and I really recommend you using. I'll put it in the show notes below, but called Asana, which is basically a project management tool. Now we have everything in there that needs to be done in the next following sort of 3 to 4 weeks. She can see clearly what needs to be done, and I can then help her, guide her through that. So we don't need to have our phone calls each and every week of what is going to happen and what we need to work on. So I've set it up strong. We catch up each week. If she has any questions or queries on anything we need to do, we then check in with each other. But I've delegated out the role, but I'm here to support her, and I keep a tab on it to make sure we're on top of things. So I've kept my eye on the ball, but I've delegated it out. So there are so many little things when you can look at delegating, even if you've got someone for 5-6 hours a week to start with. Things like, doing some content for you, doing your own content, but uploading it, maybe sending out your newsletters, stuff that you've obviously produced, but it takes then another couple of hours to get it out there. Or managing your booking system, managing your emails, doing your basic admin, something as simple as that. So whatever it could look like, 1, nail your systems. 2, get some help, delegate. Number 3, which kind of comes with delegation a little bit, of organization and systems. Have a system for absolute everything. And I've got a great episode coming up in the next couple of weeks on how to create some systems. But have some basic systems in your business that are diarized and that you might spreadsheet it up to know exactly what you're doing and when. So I know my content and my weekly episodes that I'm producing for you for the next year. My Facebook Lives are planned to the end of 2019. I know. So every Tuesday when I go live, I'm not like scrambling around going, I don't know what to talk about. Oh my gosh, what resources do I need? Because that is planned at the beginning of the year and saves you so much time. It's the same with these episodes. I don't sit down every single Monday and record one at a time. I block in quarters so that then my assistant can help me get them out there, and she has all the content that she can get that each and every Monday for you. So that is a really good way to keep organized and keep your systems in place. So start getting some little systems in place, and using Asana, the project management tool, will really help you move yourself forwards. It really, really will, because you can keep, you're not having hundreds of things everywhere. You can have all your projects in one place and all your businesses and what's important for you and what's needed to go happen this week and this month and this in the next 6 months to help you achieve where you want to go. So I hope you found this episode super useful on how to juggle multiple businesses. And I'm a big fan. I do strongly believe, you can't have too many. Of course, you can't actually get that focus. But I'm a big fan of having multiple income streams and helping others to have multiple income streams, because I believe in today's economy, it's not only needed, it's essential. And we all need many strings to our bow, but you also don't want to be so overwhelmed that nothing's working either. So that's the other point that you absolutely don't want. So absolutely, as always, there's loads of content for you below. There's my masterclass on how my key core steps to create a wicked home-based business. Make sure you get your hands on that. As always, loads of information in our Facebook pages and over on our website. I do a weekly Facebook Live. And if you haven't become a member of my mastermind yet, which is free coaching each and every week, make sure you do that, because there's some fantastic stuff in there as well. So you have an absolutely fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you again next Monday. And any other help, as always, please reach below and put a comment in the box so I can help you further in your business. You have an awesome week. See you next week. Bye.